And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in. And I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit. Not where you want to be. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here and towing the slab, Lance Lynn. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the...
Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That hits the dirt, and it's 1-2.
All these guys were shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them be able to get on the scoreboard.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Boog, you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium.
Well done. Drives in the run. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Nimmo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And takes low for ball 1. And that's down and away. Just missed. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Right-hander kick steals, and he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Swing and a pop-up. Betts brings it in. Out number 2. So digging in, Brett Baty. There's a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Outman puts it away, and that's the 3rd out. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. And the home team down a run. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Welcome back. And on the hill today, Jose Quintana.
Well, he issued way too many free passes this last time out. You can't win at this level if you allow that many base runners. So today, he's got to get strike one, put the hitter on his heels, maybe get some swings and misses, and offset those walks with more strikeouts in this one.
Mookie Betts at the plate now. That's ball one. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing. He's trying to go deep.
The 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And here it comes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle to first. One up, one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Way back there. Bangs off the wall. But now they hold him to a single. Doesn't have plus speed, so I guess they didn't want to try and stretch it there.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And a swing and a miss. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. In the air, right field. Marte going after it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's two down. Max Muncy at the dish. Big time power. That one the other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They're down 1-0. Top of the second, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. New arm out of the bullpen, Michael Grove.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one almost got him. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that gets down for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter, he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
Grove picks over, and he's back in standing. The pitch. And strike two. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And that one gets past the catcher. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order. Good hitters count the 2-0. That one missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And they're all loaded up.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone. Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
So they turn things over to the righty, Brusdar Graterol.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Big in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
McNeil on third. Mendick on second. Marte at first with no outs. Oh, no, that got him. And a run will score because of it.
Definitely a problem with the release point there, and it just comes back to bite them. They're going to get away from you at times, but you just can't let it happen with the bases loaded. That's a painful RBI for the hitter.
Fastball almost got him there. Righty delivers. That's a strike. And delivers outside. Bases juiced. No outs. Next one misses. Full count 3-2. Goes down looking.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Nimmo in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
The 1-2 stays alive. Good eye right there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Slow roller to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First offering misses the mark.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Betts whips it to first. And that takes care of Alonso. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 2 runs in the inning on 2 hits. No errors, but 2. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's J.D. Martinez. The wind of the pitch. That's inside.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Chris Taylor now. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here's Kike Hernandez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Taylor at first, one gone. Line drive, and that's down, a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
Back-to-back singles. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now, James Outman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Late with the swing there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
To third, might be two. Goes to second for one. Over to Alonso. Double play. So no runs on 2 base hits. No errors and one left. We head on now to the top of the third. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top half of the third inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Graterol, 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. This one popped up right side. Freeman hauls it in, and there's one away. Beatty getting to start at third, batting sixth in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that.
And it gets by him.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Baden, the lead runner at second. McNeil over at first with one away. And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
Next pitch just misses. 3-2 now. And the righty deals. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And that one in the air center field. Marte retired. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's 4-0.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high-leverage situation, and if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Called strike right there. First and second, 2 down. Fights it off. He'll see another. Chop to the right side, and that's just foul. Next offering is down low, and the count is 2-2. He goes down looking. 2 men left. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Quintana back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Rojas in his 9th season, 34-year-old vet, and they traded for him earlier this year. In the air, right side of the infield. Alonso under it. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Betts the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Next pitch is outside, and that is ball one. And now 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. But they hold him to just a 1-out single. Nice work to get the ball back in quickly. So man aboard. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
1-0 to Freddie Freeman. And that one missing low.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Pulls it in on the run. And there are 2 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Smith at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Betts off of first with 2 away. The 0-2. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They trail it here 4-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, now the number 2 hitter, Luis Guillorme. There's the strike. On the ground. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. In there for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And it's even up. Struck him out looking. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a ball. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. And that takes care of Alonso. And that'll do it. Mets go back here in L.A. Bottom of the inning. Here comes Max Muncy. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Martinez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Kicks and fires. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. Taylor out on the play. That's out number 3. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Throw on to Freeman, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. That's out to center field. Outman gets under it, squeezes it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Jeff McNeil stands in. That misses, and it's 1-0. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
The pitch. Outside. And there's ball 4.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Mendick now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Misses inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. McNeil, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next one off the plate inside. 2-2. And that's outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Betts slings the first, and that will end the inning. Mets strand 1. They lead 4-0. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Enrique Hernandez. The pitch. Late on that fastball. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And next for L.A., James Outman. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That misses, and it's 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. Not even close there. And it's 2-2. And a pitch. That's down and in. Bounced up the middle. McNeil tosses to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rojas swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Slowly on the ground to short. Lindor throws across the diamond, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back. Starling Marte up to hit. Graterol back to work. Check swing. He held up. Ball 1. Marte, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And now 2-1. Swings and misses. And now 2-2. On the ground right side. Over to first. In time. Nice stretch.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Lindor in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. At the belt and fires. Got it by him for the K. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Luis Guillorme, and that's in there for strike 1. Guillorme measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And the right-hander deals. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-handed reliever. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And now the count filled up 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Base knock right field.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's a 1-1. There's a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and deals. And a ball evens the count. Three-two now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Comebacker to the mound. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's in there. That's strike 1. And fouled off. Guillorme, the lead runner out at second. Nimmo on at first with 2 down. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And now 2-2. Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Top of the back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's Mookie Betts. And the pitch. And ball 1. Chris, remember back in 2018 on August 9th at Toronto, Mookie Betts hit for the cycle, but it wasn't just he hit for the cycle. He needed a home run at his last at bat in the 9th and delivered. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And Betts is gone, and there's 1 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 2.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
The line to kick the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. Hauls it in on the warning track. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Line drive. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Left-hand batter waits.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Top of inning number 7. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And a pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And he takes a strike. The next offering misses. Going to count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now it's even up. The pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. There's a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Way inside, gets out of the way. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 3. Righty to the plate. Can't glove it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. And now here's Jeff McNeil. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And a strike. And a pitch. And it is 2-1. And that clips the inside corner. Fly ball down the line. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
McNeil off of first with 2 away. Good eye right there. Off the mark there. And now 3 balls and a strike. And here it comes. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
New pitcher now, Ryan Pepiot. Marte, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Marte checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Squirts away a little bit. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Mets leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the DH, J.D. Martinez. And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And up next for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
They haven't scored yet in this game, and with that swing, definitely trying to get on the board. That's the way guys go about their business today.
Here comes a pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Swing and a ball popped up. McNeil drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, new inning getting started. Here's Starling Marte. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Righty delivers. There's the strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next pitch misses, and now 3-2. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Back to the top of the Mets order. Next to hit, Francisco Lindor. There's a strike. And the righty deals. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
As a hitter, I'll take that all day long. An off-speed pitch, it's not going to rattle your cage too much.
Guillorme, batting with one down, takes a strike. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Lindor leads off first with one away. Just a weak fly ball this time. Grabs it on the run, and there's two away. Man at first. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. That one fouled off. And it's even up.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in L.A., on to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and there's one down. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Sam Coonrod preparing to come on if needed. Bickford getting cranked up as well. Popped up. McNeil drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out. So the lineup flips over. Here's Mookie now. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. And now the lefty. Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-2. Next pitch is popped up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Game 2. Welcome back. We go to the 9th. Now here is Pete Alonso. That's a strike. 0-1. Now 1-1. 1-1 now. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. He goes down looking.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
That clips the corner.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
And now it's 1-2. High fly ball out to center field. Outman on the move. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Brett Baty. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Bottom of the 9th, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The wind to the pitch. 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Into center. Nimmo running hard to get it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away. And now it's Max Muncy. And that one wrapped foul. Kicks and fires. Strike 2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, one of the goals in the postseason is to split on the road and play very well at home. They did just that with the win today, evening it up at 1-1.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for